Welcome to Rock Your Fashion. Let me ask you something. Have you ever put an outfit on, looked in the mirror and thought, it's nice but it's not quite there? Not wrong, not bad, just missing that effortless feeling. That's about to change, because today I'm showing you exactly what your life looks like after you finally find your style. And secret number 4, this is when something shifts, not in your wardrobe, but in how people respond to you. Let's get into it. Secret number 1. You stop overthinking every outfit. Let's start with something that seems small, but has a huge impact on your daily life. Before you find your style, getting dressed can feel like a quiet struggle. You stand in front of your wardrobe, you try something on, you take it off, you try something else. And it's not that anything looks terrible, it's just that nothing feels quite right. So you keep adjusting, changing shoes, switching tops, adding a jacket, removing it again. And before you know it, what should have taken 5 minutes has taken 20. And you still walk out the door feeling slightly unsure. Now here's what changes. Once you know what works for your body, your proportions, your style, you stop guessing. You start recognizing your go-to combinations, the ones that always feel good, always look polished, always just work. And getting dressed becomes simple. You reach into your wardrobe with more clarity. You make decisions faster. And you trust your choices. There's no more second-guessing, no more maybe this works. It's a quiet confidence that builds over time. And honestly, there is something incredibly powerful about starting your day feeling already put together. Not rushed, not frustrated, just ready. Secret number 2. Your clothes start working together. Now this is where things start to feel different. Before this shift, most wardrobes feel a little disconnected. You might have beautiful pieces, a lovely blouse, a great pair of trousers, a jacket you adore. But somehow, they don't naturally come together. So you end up wearing the same safe combinations or feeling like you have nothing to wear, even when your wardrobe is full. And that's not because you don't have good clothes. It's because they're not working as a system. But once you find your style, everything starts to connect. Your pieces begin to mix and match more effortlessly. Your outfits feel more cohesive, and you start creating looks that feel intentional, without trying too hard. A simple pair of trousers suddenly works with multiple tops. Your jackets start elevating even your most basic outfits. Your colours feel more harmonious. And this is where that expensive look begins. Not because you've bought anything new, but because your wardrobe finally feels aligned. It's no longer a collection of random pieces, it becomes a curated wardrobe. And getting dressed shifts from being a daily challenge to something you actually enjoy. Secret number 3. Your body starts looking more balanced. Now, this is where something very subtle, but very powerful, begins to happen. Before you understand how proportions work, you can be wearing beautiful pieces, good quality, nice colours, and yet something feels slightly off. The outfit doesn't sit quite right. The silhouette feels a little unbalanced, and you can't always explain why. This is where so many women get frustrated, because it feels like the clothes are the problem. But they're not. It's the relationship between the pieces. Because once you understand how proportions work, everything starts to shift. You begin to notice where your waist naturally works best. You understand the lengths that flatter your frame. You start balancing volume, what to keep fitted, what to soften. And suddenly, your silhouette looks longer, cleaner, more harmonious. A jacket sits better. A top feels more refined. Trousers seem to fall just right. And here's the magic part. Nothing about you has changed. Same body, same clothes. But now everything is working with you instead of against you. And this is often the exact moment women say, "Ah, that's what was missing." Secret number 4. People start noticing. Now this. is the shift you don't expect. Because up until now, everything has been quite personal. How you feel, how your clothes sit, how your outfits come together. But then, something changes externally. People start noticing. Not in an obvious, loud way, but in a very subtle, consistent way. You might hear, "You look so put together lately. There's something different about you. You look really good." And what's interesting is, they can't quite explain it. Because it's not one standout piece. It's not a dramatic makeover. It's not trend-based. It's the overall impression. You look more refined, more composed, more intentional. And there's a quiet confidence that comes with that. You walk into a room and you feel more at ease in yourself. You're not adjusting your outfit. You're not second-guessing how you look. You're just present. And this is where style becomes something deeper. It's no longer about, what am I wearing? It becomes, this feels like me. And that's the moment style starts feeling truly personal. If you're loving these tips and want more style advice specifically for women over 50, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to Rock Your Fashion. Now let's continue. Secret number 5. You naturally look more elegant. Now this is where something almost unexpected happens. Because elegance isn't actually about dressing up more. It's not about wearing heels when you'd rather be comfortable or choosing smart over easy. Before this shift, casual can feel like giving up a little. You put on something relaxed, and it's fine. But there's a small voice that says, I could look better than this. Not dressed up, just more considered. And once you find that intention in how you put pieces together, that voice goes quiet, because a simple outfit, jeans, a top, a flat shoe, suddenly looks styled. Not effortful, not overdressed, just right. The difference isn't what you're wearing, it's the quiet decisions inside the outfit. A cleaner line here, a slightly more structured piece there, the right shoe instead of just the nearest one. And those small choices add up to something that feels elevated. You stop having two wardrobes, the casual one and the nice one. You just have your style, and it works everywhere. Secret number 6. You stop second-guessing yourself in shops. Now this one takes a little longer to feel, but when it does, it's quietly life-changing, because most of us have a rail in our wardrobe, the unworn rail. Beautiful things, things we loved in the shop, things that felt exciting in the moment, and yet they never quite made it into an outfit. They didn't go with anything. They didn't feel like us once we got them home. Or they just sat there, waiting. And over time, that creates something frustrating. A wardrobe that's full, but somehow never has anything to wear. But once you've found your own style, something shifts in the changing room. You stop asking, do I love this? And start asking, does this work for me? And you know the answer. Almost instantly. Not because of trends, not because of what looks good on someone else, but because you know your proportions, your palette, your style. Shopping becomes calmer, more decisive, more satisfying. You bring things home that actually get worn, that connect with what you already have, that feel like you. And your wardrobe starts to feel less like a collection of things, and more like a reflection of who you are. Secret number 7. You start feeling like yourself again. And this is the most important shift of all. Because somewhere along the way, a lot of women stop feeling fully connected to their style. Life gets busy, bodies change, priorities shift. And getting dressed becomes more about what works than what feels like me. But once something clicks back into place, something very personal begins to come back. You start recognizing yourself again in the mirror. Not a younger version, not a trend-driven version. Just you, but clearer, more aligned. You begin to choose clothes that reflect who you are now, not who you used to be, and not who you think you're supposed to be. And with that comes a different kind of confidence. Not loud, not forced, just a quiet sense of ease. You walk out the door feeling comfortable, but also proud of how you present yourself. You feel visible again, in the right way. And this is the moment where style stops being about clothes and starts becoming part of your identity. And the beautiful thing is, none of this requires a brand new wardrobe. No big spending, no dramatic changes, just a few simple shifts that quietly change everything. So I'd love to know, which of these changes are you starting to feel already? Or which one are you most ready for? Tell me in the comments, I always love hearing from you. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and subscribe to Rock Your Fashion, it really helps the channel grow. Until next time, stay confident, stay chic, and remember, elegance has no age limit.